This is a clip from one of our most recent episodes. For full episodes and more, please check us out on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, Stitcher, and YourVibesPodcast.com. This episode is brought to you by Your Vibes Entertainment. Your Vibes Entertainment is Middle Tennessee's premier hospitality entertainment consulting company. If you or your business are in need of a mobile DJ, group entertainment like trivia, karaoke, or bingo, or you just need a professional MC to help coordinate your event's day of logistics, we have you covered. It's no work and all play when you hire Your Vibes Entertainment. You can trust us to bring top-of-the-line sound equipment, lighting, and a professional attitude to any event you are hosting. If you are interested in boosting your revenue, showcasing your company, or just want to provide high-vibe entertainment for your family, friends, employees, or clients, please contact us on Facebook or Instagram at Your Vibes Entertainment. Shoot us an email at yventertainmentservicesllc@gmail.com or reach out to the owner Michael directly at 615-330-3236. Thanks, and always remember, stay vibey, my friends.
So then you jumped into the restaurant a couple years ago. Bought the old rented the old Rusty Fish Hook.
Yeah, in
right?
Perry County.
Yeah.
In 22, or not 22. We're in 22 now. It was in 2020. April is when we signed the lease. Or
Yeah.
April.
It
April
needed a little work in there, didn't it?
And it still needs a lot of work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You did. You cleaned up the kitchen. It came with all the stuff. I mean, it was turnkey for the most part.
Blessing in disguise.
Yeah.
It was one of those times on a Tuesday night, coming home from working in Hornwald, the transmission goes out in my truck. From Hornwald, coming back from Hornwald, driving 35 miles an hour the whole way home. It was not a fun night. And this was in March, or I think it was the end of February, 1st of March. And then the next week, we ended up finding a place for rent that was within reach, that had everything in it that we needed, all the way down from the forks and spoons to salt and pepper shakers.
Mm-hmm.
You name it, it had it in it. There's been several people in and out of that location over the past few years. It's just an old building. So our lease is up on it in April, and I believe we're going to let it just roll out and go a different direction and stick with catering and events for the next couple of years is our plan.
So what was it that, I know, working food trucks and pulling a smoker around is one thing, but what was it, that made you want to make that change, from just being a road warrior to settling into kind of a brick and mortar? Is it just something you felt like you wanted to check off your list, or?
Well, the restaurant was something that we, the wife and I, was fine with if it happened. So we did look for opportunities, but I don't know if we were quite ready for it. And the timing was perfect. So it was like, why not?
Sure. So
everything lined up for a reason. The transmission bill for the truck was going to be $3,600. And we had, I think, $1,500 set aside at the time. Coming out of winter, barbecue business, people don't eat barbecue, man. People, ever since we have started the food truck, wintertime slows down. Just after the holidays. At least we have seen that. I don't know if other restaurants or what. And it may be me. I may be the one slowing down during that time and not want to hustle. And I don't even remember where I was going with that.
Why you went into the restaurant? There's a transmission issue.
Yep, transmission goes out in the truck. A week later, restaurant comes available that had everything we needed in it, and opened it up in a month. And the day that we signed the lease on the restaurant was we came home that evening and Bill Lee had a 1:00 announcement.
That's right.
And that's when he had announced no dine-in. So
Yes. Perfect timing.
So our first month that we opened up in Perry County, a town which we had a bigger following in Perry County than we thought, because we had been traveling to Hornwald and setting up and fast-paced parking lot for almost a year and a half, 2 years before we opened the restaurant. So we had a bigger following in Perry County than we realized. But our first week that we opened, we had planned on running the food truck and the restaurant. And that first day that we opened, man, we got our asses handed to us. And it's like we everything we cooked for the food truck and the restaurant, thinking that we had it figured out, we cooked and sold everything at the restaurant. We never left with the food truck.
Wow.
And still had a sell-out day on our first day open.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
So how long did the no dine-in last for y'all?
It was just a month.
Okay.
And then it went to 50% capacity, I think is what it was, which was good because it allowed us to ease into
Sure.
the dining experience. So one of the things that I first got into waiting tables, we were running everything on tickets. The server would write everything down on a ticket and take it back to the kitchen, and we would try to make sense of it. You know what I mean? It's like, what in the hell did that?
Hold on a minute.
What is this? It's like, I really do not know what that would be. So I started searching point of sale systems because I saw that, we needed a way to get orders from the table to the kitchen as quickly as possible and to be able to make as less errors as possible. So we, in June, bought a point of sale system and started running Toast and handheld ordering from the table. It was pretty cool concept. I think Perry County, it took them a little bit to to get used to it. But, we wanted to be as fast and efficient as we could be, and create as
a smooth
running restaurant without us. Our plans is to eventually create systems and put systems in place so that ordinary people can create extraordinary results.
Sure.
We just haven't documented those results yet in a fashion to be able to deliver them to ordinary
package
people.
them up. And put them in yeah, exactly. And there's not much in Perry County. So, how many? There was only probably 6 or 8 restaurants around you guys, really.
There's actually more restaurants in Perry County than you realize. When you take into consideration your gas station
Sure.
restaurants and, little mom and pops, I think there's like 14 or 15 little different little restaurants right there in Perry County.
Okay.
Yeah, right
Cool.
there in Linden.
Do you have? Was there much barbecue competition?
There's Hens and Hogs there in Perry County. I never went to be competition or to have them as competition. I went down there to do my thing.
Yeah.
So I don't think they do fish and everybody kept saying, you got to do fish. You got to do fish. I was like, well, why now do I want to do fish? I'm a barbecue guy.
Yeah.
You got to do fish. I was like,
No.
why? I don't understand it. Help me.
Help me understand this. Yeah, people are just used to kind of what they're used to.
They are.
Yeah.
It was the rusty fish hook.
Sure.
Man, when people would come in, it's like, well, where's the fish? I was like, well,
They're not here anymore.
so pretty much the first year we ran the restaurant, we had the rusty fish hook signs still on the building. Mm-hmm. Hell, we didn't have any money when we started, and signs. Getting those actual panels replaced, I think it was like $4,000, and it's like that ain't something you just pull out of your pocket and be like, okay, cool, let's swap these signs out. So we worked with a local guy, Bug Eyed Signs, there in Perry County, and just got some banners to just throw over them. We actually had a tip pig that we kept up front, and we labeled it sign money, and people would throw money in there.
Cool.
And that's what bought our signs. Our customers, our fans, bought our banners for us. So that was pretty cool. So we saved that
awesome.
money up as quick as we could, got banners put on. The city of Linden, and they were gracious enough to help us out, come out with their box truck or whatever you call it.
Cherry picker or something.
Yeah, I don't know. It was a little
something with a bucket on it.
Yeah, it's got
bucket
a
truck.
bucket truck.
Bucket
That's
truck.
what bucket truck.
We'll figure it out. We just
I'm
keep
scared
talking.
as heights, man. I don't do heights very well, and I got up in that thing to help Don out, man. Woo!
Willie needs
not a
down.
good feeling.
Let me down.
Yeah, it was fun though.
Yeah, you get,
It was
you
fun.
play a role in your own development there. So restaurant experience. It was a couple years, and you're kind of letting it go. Thanks again to Your Vibes Entertainment for sponsoring this episode. If you are looking to boost your revenue, showcase your company, or just want to provide high vibe entertainment for your family, friends, employees, or clients, please reach out to them directly on Facebook or Instagram at Your Vibes Entertainment. Shoot them an email at yventertainmentservicesllc@gmail.com or give the owner Michael a call directly at 615-330-3236. If you're interested in sponsoring an episode, please reach out to me directly via email at yourvibespodcast@gmail.com. Thanks again for listening, and always remember, stay vibey, my friends.